Philly cheesesteak and potato casserole. It's what's for dinner tonight. So I'm looking a mess. You ever have one of those days you're just, everything went wrong? It's not like everything went wrong, but nothing really went right today, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying to, we've been having a huge issue with Spectrum and our internet, mostly because basically I have 18 cameras in this house that run all the time. And they only run on a 2.4 gigahertz, and there's a whole big mess to do with that. But Spectrum's been messing up the way that it attaches which cameras go to which network, and it's just been whatever. So I have a Google mesh system, and they are Google cameras. So supposedly the Google router, the mesh system, is supposed to work better for that. So after several hours this morning getting the router switched over to Google from the Spectrum, it's nothing still worked. It doesn't work. Like the camera, I mean the TV and all that kind of stuff is connected to the Wi-Fi, but none of the cameras will connect. None of them. Not one. And I've been on the phone. I've literally been on the phone with Google for 3 hours today. I am so anyway. So we're gonna make a quick and easy dinner tonight. We are having Philly cheesesteak and potato casserole. All right, let's go with it. I have already browned and drained the ground beef. I seasoned it with some of the Kinder's buttery steakhouse seasoning. This stuff is so good. Just do that to taste. I'm gonna take a bag of peppers and onions. This is kind of how I get mine. And we're just gonna kind of let those cook down until they're soft. Yeah, the audio is going to suck tonight too because I didn't put my mic on. Sorry. Okay, so now that those peppers and onions have mostly cooked down in there and they're soft, we're going to add some minced garlic. If you add garlic too soon, it kind of burns, so be careful not to do that. And then we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce. I like saying that word. Y'all know I don't measure. Now, it calls for 3 cups of potatoes. If you want to go ahead and dice your potatoes or whatever, that's fine. But you really need to parboil them first. They need to kind of be soft. If not, well, even still, you need to parboil them first. You can put them in a crock pot and cook all this together. But I like doing it easy on the stovetop. So I'm going to use 3 cans of diced potatoes. Listen to me saying the word correctly. The past couple days, I've been trying to call tomatoes potatoes. We're going to add 1 can of cheddar cheese soup. And then some sour cream. I don't measure. Now I'm going to get this stirred up and let this cook a little bit long enough to kind of get those potatoes nice and warm. And then we're almost done. All right, we just got one last step. You want to take a guess on what it is? Cheese. It's always cheese. It's always cheese. Do I make anything in this house that have at least one or the other, cheese or corn? This is shredded provolone with mozzarella. We're going to let that melt down, but y'all, just like that, dinner's done.